Imagine if LeBron James left the NBA to start his own league, and then that league ran the NBA out of business. Well, that's exactly what lacrosse legend Paul Rabil did. Sick and tired of the lack of fans, poor pay, and terrible conditions of the MLL, one of professional lacrosse's greatest players of all time set out on a mission to fix the game he loved. Major League Lacrosse was dying. They could hardly get on ESPN3 because of horrendously low ratings, and the average salary for a player was just $5,000 a year. So low that almost every player was working a day job and playing games on the weekends just to get by. Rabil sees lacrosse as something that could get as big as UFC. So he and his brother raised $35 million in order to buy the MLL. But when their bid was rejected, they decided to start their own league. And thus, the Premier Lacrosse League was born. Funded by investors like Joe Tsai and Robert Kraft, the PLL sought to usurp the MLL by poaching their players with greater incentives. Not only would players get paid more than 5 times their current salary, but the new league would adopt a touring model. Each weekend a different city would host all teams, with 2 games on Saturday and 2 games on Sunday, similar to how golf, tennis, and F1 work. This would give players the freedom to live all over the country and make each visiting city feel like an exclusive event. The model worked flawlessly, and in 2020, just 18 months after their inaugural season, the PLL acquired the MLL for a meager $1 million. But the ride is far from over. Rabil admits that the PLL still isn't profitable, but that's in large part to the brothers reinvesting all earnings back into growing the league.